live. I mean, 150K is very low end for me.
Oh my
I know,
God.
bro. That's why I know I'm gonna be single for a little bit, but I'm okay with that.
You're gonna be single forever, not for a little bit. You're not 25, ma'am. You're 48 with grown kids. Why do you need a man making so much money, like as if he has to take care of kids?
I'm okay with that.
So if 150 is the low end, that's not, so that's too low. 150.
I mean, that's low end. Like he's comfortable, he's confident, and
Damn.
I feel good about that.
Okay, so the minimum is 150.
Yes, yes.
Got you. Because so 80K, you couldn't do that.
I mean, if he come with a heavy swag bag and some
Damn.
other things kicking it, great vitamin D because I'm in Sunshine, Arizona, so that vitamin D got to be rocking if he make 80K. And his personality, everything's got to really be aligned because I find that if they're not secure in who they are, he can be that at 80, but if they're not, it just becomes a challenge because I'm very vibrant outside.
Now, when
So it just sounds like if he doesn't make 150K, you kind of talk down on him. Because you all keep saying that he's not secure in who he is. No, he makes 80K, that's what he makes. But then you're going to talk down on him maybe because you make more, or maybe because he's not going to give you the expensive Cancun vacation trips and to Jamaica that you're used to, and then you're going to call him broke every time he doesn't do that. So that sounds like it's a you problem. You can't claim in one sentence that you make all this money and then you say a man also needs to make money to come support you. If you're already making your money, what's the issue? And then she's saying that a man who makes 80K gotta have a big dick. That's what she meant. At least from saying vitamin D. She was trying to be PG, but I said exactly what she's trying to say.
when you say vitamin D, what kind of vitamin D you talking about? I know you talk about Sunny D.
No, ma'am. You know what type of vitamin D I'm talking about. I'm 48. Like I am about to go play tennis. Like I was literally about like I saw your live come through. I'm like, no, my profile is ready. So he gotta be out here and active, and that includes regular vitamin D.
Okay. So we'll make an exception if the vitamin D is right in the salary category.
Yes. More than that, if his lifestyle and his, just everything. But
Okay.
that, those are kind of those.
So with that being in mind, though, if a guy made more, let's just say he made 200K, but didn't have the best vitamin D, would you give that guy a chance?
What does the best vitamin D mean? If he is like low vibe and like we gotta have some good connection in that space. It's not like top priority, but if you're once a month and I need, a couple times a week, we won't be healthy. And
So they want it all. And you know what's funny is everything she's asking for, even younger women are asking for. She's 48. So a woman who's 38, a woman who's 28, 25, 20, all the way to 45 are asking for the same exact things she's asking for. So a man has to choose. A man making 150 or more has to choose between her and all these other women who probably even don't have any kids, who are probably not as entitled, you know. So it's crazy. I mean, good luck, but she looks good, but I don't know if she's gonna find this guy.
so, if he makes 200K and he need Viagra, that's fine. But we should be compatible in those spaces. And I'm active. Even at 48, I'm still active.
Okay. Should he look a certain way?
Do like some nice chocolate. Obviously healthy in shape would be great, but even if he isn't and he knows that he wants to be that, I'm good with that too. So yeah, he gotta look good. I want him to have some swag, dress nice. I'm into fashion, so I think that is a representation of who you are. So I do want him to look good.
Okay, we already.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with wanting a man who looks good, but at 48, this is my personal opinion. I feel like she's stuck at the same thing she was asking for when she was 28 and when she didn't have 3 kids. That's my opinion. Or she's stuck at when she was 25 and asking for the same things. Because at her age with the kids, you would think a woman her age is going to have lower standards. Because if a woman who's 25 is saying she only wants to date men who make $200,000 or more, and it's a deal breaker. A woman who's 48 shouldn't have the same crazy standards as a woman who's 25. You should have seen life to know, and matured enough to know that money isn't everything, especially if you don't have little kids to take care of. But looks like she hasn't learned a thing.
I got the money question out the way, so let's do the Kendra can.
Oh, okay. What do you want me to do, Ross?
Yeah, I see your legs. Are you look good? I can tell you. Bye. I can tell you working out. Oh yeah, you in shape.
To go play tennis. I literally am on my way to tennis class, and I saw your live come on. I was like, dang, I'm still gonna get in here because I mean my little tennis outfit cute. So
you look cute. You look good. So when was your last relationship?
Technically last June, but we officially were breaking up last 18 months ago.
Okay.
So we kind of start breaking up as you live together and shit. So 18 months ago.
Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
18 months.
Okay. 3 flaws you have to work on.
Here we go.
3 flaws I have to work on. I would say I'm very dominant as a Leo a lot of times, and so
guys, I want my flowers in the chat. Put my flowers in the comment sections. What did I tell you? You remember when she said if he makes 80,000 he should be confident, because the guys who make that kind of money, they kind of feel insecure around me. I told you she talks down on them, that masculine energy. I already knew. And I mean, shout out to her for being honest and being introspective and, being self-aware that she's dominant and things like that. But I see why I guess she thinks the only men who can handle her, because, they like to be handled, are the men who make lots of money. And the only reason she thinks those men will handle her, because men who make lots of money, first of all, have so many choices of women, and they don't deal with that BS. So as soon as she tries to talk back or anything, he will just leave and go to the next man, to the next woman. So I see, she's dominant, masculine.
I want to be more intentional about making space for another person to kind of have the voice and be the leader in the role. And so I'm very much good with that, but you got to be on point. And so I find that if you're not there, I can't step back. Like I'm going to still be dominant. So I want to work on that. I also want to work on focus. Like I get excited about lots of things, and I want to help everybody, but I also know you can't be great at lots of things. And so I want to be able to focus on a couple things. So that would be 2. And I'm very, very, I don't know, I'm struggling with a 3rd one.
They always struggle with their flaws. I mean, they can name everything they want in a man and everything a man can do for them. But as soon as it's time for them to name their weaknesses or things they need to work on, then for some reason they can't name shit. And when it's also time for them to say things they're going to do for a man, because notice, I understand Kendra really doesn't ask what they're going to do for a man. Sometimes she may ask, oh, why is a man going to be lucky to be with you? But I wish you could ask, what things are you bringing on the table for a man? They never have any answers.